Girl, what is the rush? What is the rush? Like, there is no one rushing you, and I don't understand why you are rushing. Like, you are thinking that you ran out of time, like, you are thinking that this is your last chance, or thinking like your life depends on it. Well, that's okay if you are moving towards something and it's on the energy that you want to give your best. That's great. You want to give your best and you ought to give your best. But don't be like doing everything in a whim and doing everything as thinking that if you mess this up, you will not get another chance. And in a rush where like you need to do everything at once, well, maybe your time, you don't have unlimited time. We must agree on that. But we must agree that everything cannot happen all at once. Well, it's on the movie. In the movie, it can. Everything, everywhere, all at once. But when we are doing something and the thing that you need to do, maybe you just need to do a little bit. You just need to do a little by little, and then you need to rush to, so you don't have to think like maybe you're thinking everything. Oh, I want to be a singer, I want to be an actress, I want to be anything. Like maybe you want to be a banker, I want to be a doctor. Like you cannot do everything all at once. Like everyone that you see that are everything, look at Zendaya. Like maybe on some pace, like she is a model and then she's moving, but she cannot do everything all the same time. You need to have a focus on your life, even if just a 1 month. Okay, this month I want to focus on this thing. And for example, on the book, like maybe last year I dedicated like a whole year. It's not because I intentionally dedicated, but I just feel I just feel called to focus on reading self-development book because that's what I needed. And then right now I'm like interested in reading classics, so I spend my time reading classics. And you cannot, for example, you want to read all the books, but your brain will just be scattered. If you are right now you are reading English, Mandarin, maybe you can, that's okay. But you cannot be like, oh, one day you read all these books at the same time and you thinking that you can finish all it. That doesn't work like that. Sometimes patience are really required. And that's really paradoxical because how can it be like when we are the most patient? But isn't it strange that when you move slowly, sometimes when you move slower, things are moving faster? When you the input that you are doing slower, but the result are faster because first, like you have more clarity, and second, when we are in the rush, we always like our brain are scattered. But when we move slowly, we can see clearer, we can understand it better, and so we move in the more sure, secured place. If yeah. And then today I paint my nails, but it doesn't look the same. And if you look, it's not really like clean and tidy. But like I allow myself again expose exposure. Expose myself to allow myself to do ugly things. So the things that I create, it's okay if it's ugly. Like my hand, and usually in the past, I would just scrap it off and that will ruin my mood. But the thing about it, some of the best existing art, even in the gallery, some of them start because of the mistake. Some of them start because somebody create mistake. If I'm not mistaken, like if you look up at Chinese pottery, like specifically this Chinese mug, when there is like crack, like the color is red, and it's actually start because of the mistake, and you can look it up, and that's what it is. Some of the beautiful things are started as a unplanned, as a spontaneous, and maybe some of the best things are the unplanned things. If you think about it, we plan things all the time, but think about how much of our plans that didn't go right. But how much that plans that didn't go right turns out to be the most beautiful thing ever. Like almost everything, almost every plans that didn't go right, and it's supposed to did not go right because it direct us to a more beautiful places, to beautiful places that we will not be able to go if we just stick to the plans. And it's not fun if you think about it. It's not fun to plan all the time. It's not fun to be strict all the time and just controlling this thing, even the micromanaging everything. It's not fun. You need to be able in anything to make room for error, and don't despise it, but make room for error and be like, thank God, like there is an error. Thank God, oh, this error is actually looks beautiful. Maybe because of this error, you finally can look things from a different point of view, a different mindset, and then you will came up with a different new ideas that you will not be able to came up if you didn't make an error. And it's actually mysterious. Like nobody can tell you how things actually works, because many of these things are happening behind the scene, and it's it's like somebody is or it's like we are just an instrument in this gigantic orchestra that we really don't know who is the conductor, but it is creating this beautiful harmony that we play, that we are be able to play together as the instrument in this mysterious gigantic orchestra performance. So play your part, and everyone are different instrument. Everyone are different. Maybe you're a cello, maybe you're a guitar, maybe you're a keyboard, maybe somebody is a piano. And you cannot, you can, like, we always see the others and we, but it's like this, like we can just be a talented guitar, But it's discard ourselves if we want to be piano itself. Like, it's so sad that the world cannot see you being the most beautiful, the most talented guitar to be alive because you want to be a piano instead. So, girl, if you are a piano, then just be it. So, thank you. Goodbye. And I hope you are having a nice day. See you.